Buongiorno team, how the devil are we? Welcome back to the channel. Today is going to be a little bit different. No crazy edits or anything like that. No crazy elaborate training sessions, BJJ, traveling around the country. Just me, the dog, the start of half term. And I'm going to share a little bit of something with you because I haven't shared it yet. With my wife and kids both up at Melton Mowbray. God knows why you'd want to go up there. Seeing some family friends, I figured it'd be a good opportunity for me to share something I've not shared about why I've started doing this whole YouTube thingy-mabob, which I'm still learning about, to be fair.
First of all, let's not be one of those Fruit Loops that holds the microphone. So one of the biggest reasons that I started doing YouTube is simply because of my kids. One of them's 14 and the other one's 11, and fucking hell, their lives move so fast. Anybody that's a parent that's watching this can probably resonate with that. 1 minute, they're like this big, yay high, and then the next minute they're absolutely jacked. They're built like a brick shithouse. They're doing backflips, tumbles, and traveling around the world, doing cheerleading and dance 5-6 days a week. And with everything going on in their life, in my wife's life, it can be really, really challenging to properly connect with them. Not to mention, ladies and gents, if you're anything like us, your kids probably have iPads or iPhones, and you know what it's like when they get involved on TikTok and games. But I must admit, since doing YouTube, we've had some pretty fucking cool moments. I should probably edit that bit out because otherwise I'll get in trouble. Just where we've been able to sit down and watch some of the videos I've created, even watch some of the funny stuff that they've created, and just see the smile on their face, or them laughing at me for doing something daft and stupid, or even them picking me up for saying a naughty word and me having to put £1 in the swear jar. And to a lot of people, that probably doesn't seem like quite a reason to start YouTube, but I can promise you, for me as a parent, it's 1000% up there. I don't know, it's just really cool to know that in years to come, I'm gonna be able to look back at some of these videos with the girls and just have a little bit of a joke, and maybe even watch my grandkids watching me being an absolute plonker. And it's kind of that makes me tick, really. I kind of want to look back and see what I was like as a dad, as a coach, as somebody trying to balance work, business, being a husband, being a father, and everything in between. It's a little time capsule because I never had that. I never had videos made when I was a young kid. I don't have any of those memories. Yeah, they're up here of what my mum and dad was like, and they were both amazing parents, to be fair. But I haven't got that little thing that I can look back on other than some old photos. And for me, that's what made me want to jump in and do this as the first reason for why I started YouTube. Second reason for me is just being able to document what's going on. Not just for my kids, but for myself. I think all too often we go through life and just go through the motions, and all of a sudden, bang, another year passes, and then all of a sudden both of your kids are 18, flocking the nest, and you're looking back going, where the fuck has my time gone? And I'm at that stage in my life where I don't want 1 week to blend into the next, because before you know it, that time's gone, and you never get it back. And I don't know. Over the past year or two, and the closer I get to my 40s, I just find myself being a little bit more reflective. Think of that what you will. Not to mention that sitting down and editing these videos actually forces me to look back at the week and go, do you know what? What went well? What was good? What was bad? What can I do to be a little bit better? And by forcing me to go through this creative editing process, it just gives me a little bit more of a time to reflect on it, to be honest with you. Honestly, I've even got videos that you'll probably never see. I've just done for myself, or done for the girls and done for the kids. Just showing a little bit of life, a little bit of training, a little bit of fun, pissing about in the garden, whatever those things might be, just because I want to be able to document that stuff. For me, that's part of the fun of creating and being able to make these little videos and these little edits. Not trying to do it for engagement or views or anything like that. As much as I appreciate people liking and commenting, that's not really what I'm doing it for. Just doing it because I actually enjoy it. And it's good to look back on what you've done each week. Show the kids and watch them sitting on the couch smiling and laughing whilst I'm pissing about. The third reason is because my life is absolutely fucking mental. It's like an organised circus. Running a business, being in the military, trying to be a good husband, a good father, and everything else in between, and maintain some social life and train at the same time. And if you're a parent or somebody just trying to balance everything, you probably know only two best. And you're probably sat there wondering, how the fuck do we even all do it? And the truth is, we don't. Certainly not all the time. Some days it works, some days it doesn't. And some days I fall flat on my arse. And that's okay. But that's part and parcel of the reason why I want to document it, because people need to see that it's not always perfect. At least not in the way that so many people depict it on YouTube and Instagram and every other social media handle out there. And the best way I've ever had it described to me is like trying to organise chaos. It's unpredictable as hell. It's messy as fuck. And sometimes you just have to do the best with what you got. So yeah, that's kind of why I'm doing it. Not for clout, not for engagement, not for likes, not for anything really, other than those reasons I've just mentioned. Just to capture a little bit of real life, the good, the bad side of it, when shit hits the fan, when it doesn't, when it goes well. And more importantly, to have something I can give to the kids. And maybe something that my grandkids and I can look back on in 20, 30, 40, 50 years' time. So if you're watching this and thinking about documenting your own life, do it. I still am absolutely shit scared when I pull this thing out of my pocket. However, it's definitely made it a damn sight a lot easier, even if it's just for you and nobody else. And I think I've fallen into the trap of thinking it needed to be perfect and fancy when in reality it doesn't. It can just be you putting videos out and that's all it needs to be. So that's why I decided to press record. So let me know in the comments. If you're watching this, just give me a thumbs up. And if you do like it, like and subscribe. I'd appreciate that too. And let me know if you document anything yourself. Videoing, journaling, training, whatever. I'd love to hear more about it. So thanks for sticking around and watching this hairy old fart stick around and talk shite. More vlogs, more chaos, more training, more fitness, and hopefully more real world shit coming soon. But until then, I'll see you next time.